Channel Seed, the proud sponsor of Muskie Athletics.
Reagan's second free throw, no good. Rebound ripped by Diekman. Reagan's misses a pair. We're tied at 5. Josh in the front court. Over for Claire. Claire feeds Thomas on the block. Turnaround by Jake. No, and a foul. It's going to go on C.J. Reagan's his second. So Mickle will check in for him. Jake Thomas goes to the stripe for the Muskies. Jake 43% on the season. Misses the first.
It's a blackout night for the Muskie student section, it looks like.
Second free throw by Thomas, no good, and rebound cleared by Mickle. 2 minutes to play, first quarter. We're tied at 5. There's a three out of the corner by Clausen, good. Off the bench and knocks down a three, and it's 8-5. PV by 3.
Just lost track of the shooter there.
Out front, Jan. There's a ball almost stolen by Dolphin, and it is, but a jump ball. And this one should go to the Muskies.
Just 3 defenders collapsing on Jan as he tries to drive to the hoop there.
1:40 to play, first quarter. 8-5. There's Briggs Miller. Pump fake shot by Briggs. No, rebound tapped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Muskies. Good effort on the glass by Jake Thomas.
Yeah, he's really battling in there, trying to do what he can. He had 3 Spartans around him that he was able to keep that ball alive.
So the offensive rebound's all about, Joel. There's Diekman. Over to Jan. Jan kicks it to Claire. Waker Claire drives into the paint, picks his dribble up, back out to Diekman. And now Claire has it again. Now it's Briggs Miller. Waker Claire in the corner. And now Briggs Miller out front as the Muskies reset. Nearing a minute to play here in the first. There's a pass stolen by Mickle, and Pleasant Valley has a ball now. 1 minute to play, first quarter. They lead 8-5. Carter Klein goes baseline. Kicks it over. There's Clausen for another three. No good this time. A rebound saved by Miller. Good hustle, but Dolphin gets it. 15-footer, no good. A rebound, Briggs Miller. Ahead to Claire. He loses. Dolphin. He's got quick hands.
Yeah, he does.
Back to Diekman. Josh to the elbow. Back to Briggs Miller. Briggs now swings it to Diekman. He'll take a three, right wing. No good. Rebound tipped. Thomas hustling, but it's cleared by Dolphin.
Dolphin gets after it too in the mix. He's not afraid to go in there amongst the trees.
Under 15.
All 5'8".
Peavy's going to get the last shot of the quarter. Klein has it. Clock at 8. He drives to the free throw line. Swings it to Dolphin. 3-ball right wing. Long, no good. Rebound Thomas. We played one. It's Pleasant Valley 8 and the Muscatine Muskies 5. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're watching Muskie Boys basketball on the Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys. We got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right. Everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Back Muscatine High School, Brian Musell, Joe Crossauer, 1 quarter in the books. Pleasant Valley leads the Muskies 8-5. Seth Clausen off the bench with 3. C.J. Reagan's 3 leads Pleasant Valley. And Waker Clare with 3 points for the Muskies. Leads the Muskies. Mickle and Dolphin on the floor along with Townsend, Klein, and Clausen. Actually, number 22's checked in, Jack Donahue. Muskies have Claire, Jan, Hufford, Diekman, and Nick Scholes is checked in.
Josh Diekman just one shot in the first quarter. Need to see him get a little bit more involved on the offensive end.
And nothing in the paint. It was a 3. There's a shot inside and in, and that's Townsend. His first basket, and PV goes up 10-5, their biggest lead. Hufford in the front court, pounds a dribble, kicks it to Diekman. Josh drives baseline, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Josh.
That is the call du jour today, the extending of the forearm.
Josh is first, 6th on the Muskies, so PV going to shoot the bonus the rest of the way out here in the half.
That means call of the day in French. I'm just kidding. Love the soup of the day.
Left wing Donahue bounces it baseline for Townsend. He goes in on Diekman. Up and under, nice move. Shot on the way, rattles no good. Tipped up, tipped again, no, and a rebound clear by Diekman. Jan in the front court for the Muskies. Over to Clare. Waker Clare feeds it into Diekman, but it's stolen away on the backside, but it's out of bounds to the Muskies.
Mickle did a really nice job there. He saw the seal that Diekman was trying to create, and he just kind of snuck the backside. He could see that the ball was coming in there, and good help defense.
10-5 Pleasant Valley, 6:44 to play first half. Hufford looking inbounds. Throws it to Diekman, top of the key. Josh feeds a post for Scholes, and it's got a foul on the backside. I believe it's going to go on Mickle. And it will. That'll be the first on Matt Mickle and the third on the Spartans.
There's a good post up there by Scholes.
Diekman checks out. Jake Thomas checks in. There's Hufford, left wing. Puts it on the deck. Dolphin on him. Hufford now picks it up, kicks it over to Clare. Clare, they run the double, and now they get out of it. Dolphin really a good defender. Hufford out high. Drives into the paint. Runner on the way, no, and a foul on Dolphin.
Those are two sophomores going at it there. That I think that's a battle you're going to see in the Mississippi Athletic Conference for a few years.
And I'm really glad to see that. I'm going to tell you why here. Muskies have played 10 games. This is their 11th game. This is Braden Hufford's first free throw of the season. And I think in his growth as a player, as a point guard, he's going to have to get to the line, get some confidence to drive the ball into the paint more and more. He misses that, but your point guard has got to get free throws every game. Second free throw, no good. Missed a pair, but that's okay. Good take by Braden. Townsend in the front court. For Klein, swings it to Donahue. Donahue guarded by Scholes. 6 minutes to play and a half, 10-5 Pleasant Valley. Donahue bounces it for Mickle. Mickle dribbles to his right, and he's fouled on the help.
Nick Scholes there.
It's going to go on Thomas. Joel, you're right. I can't see 5 fingers. I thought it was 3. We got a 30-second. He's guarded by Donahue. Clausen, sorry. Over to Jan. Noah to the elbow. He's guarded by Donahue. Diekman. There's a deep 3, right wing. Back iron, no good. And a rebound slapped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Muskies. Dolphin checks in now for Clausen.
See if Muscatine can get a little set play here on this inbounds. Get a clean look.
There's Clare in the right wing. He goes baseline to Josh Diekman. Now to Hufford for 3, left wing. Rattles, no good. Rebound, Mickle. Good look.
I thought that was going down.
Just didn't fall. Dolphin in the front court. There's Klein for 3, left wing. Good. And it's 14-5. Muskies trail by 9. And the thing with PV, Joel, as Jan has on the left wing, is with the tempo they play, they get up on you 12-15. It feels like you're down by 25.
Yep.
Because they grind every possession on both ends. There's a steal by Townsend. 1-on-3 down the lane. Shot on the way, no good. Good take, but it missed. Donahue with a rebound. Bounces it out to Mickle. And now back to Townsend. Townsend crosses over Claire to the rim. Shot no good and a foul. And it's going to go on Noah Jan. That'll be the first on Noah, the 8th on the Muskies. Jacob Townsend will go to the line to shoot 72% in the year. Free throw on the way, good.
Sell Auto Glass, Nutrition Outlet, and Boonies on the Avenue, fine sponsors of Muscatine Muskie Athletics.
Joel Lawler, a 6-foot sophomore, is checked in for Pleasant Valley. Second free throw good. Townsend makes a pair, and it's 16-5 PV. Hufford to Claire. Now they get it to Hufford in the front court, and that's going to be a turnover on the Muskies.
That's the right idea. In fact, I think Claire threw the right pass. Hufford was just breaking in towards the hoop before he found the space.
Another 30-second timeout. 4:05 to play in the half. It's 16-5 Pleasant Valley. Stay tuned at the half for the Toyota Muscatine halftime show. Some of our other fine sponsors tonight: Muscatine Power and Water for postgame, Chicharo's play of the game, First National Bank, our three-pointers, Eastern Iowa Community College's defensive player of the game, Discover Muscatine, where you're watching us now, the highlight reel. Guadalajara offensive player of the game, as Joel said, Channel Seed tip-off, which we had, Poop Pals fan cam, and Hy-Vee Market Grill for our selfie station. Our broadcast sponsors: Avenue Subs, XL Auto Glass, Nutrition Outlet, Boonies on the Avenue, and Bash and Bounce.
It's hard to believe we're just a week away from the cake auction too, Brian. The big fundraiser for the Muscatine Booster Club.
It'll be next Friday the 24th, double dip with Clinton coming to town.
Big week for Clinton. Their native son Duke Slater inducted to the Professional Football Hall of Fame.
Isn't that awesome? Fantastic.
Only took 100 years.
Alex Karras, another Hawkeye. There's a kick to the corner.
You mean George Papadopoulos?
Out front now, they swing it to Dolphin. They go baseline drive, good by Klein. Good take, and it's 18-5. PV starting to hit their stride here as they've outscored the Muskies. 10-zip here in the second.
And their defense is turning
save.
into offense. The ball was not saved, but the coaching staff was.
Mickle destroyed the freshman coach, but saved him from falling. Yeah. Gotta admit, that was impressive strength by Mickle. Yeah.
He's a strong kid. You can tell.
18-5.
Fine football player, too.
Schultz drives in, and they're going to call an offensive foul. That's a third offensive foul on the Muskies in the first half.
And it's their feet. Their feet are keeping them in position. It's a really impressive thing.
They're all good calls too, folks.
PV
beat them to the spot every time. There's a little half-court pressure by the Muskies, and it leads to a turnover. Muskie basketball. Good defense by the Muskies. Miller walks it over half court. Clock at 3 here in the first half. 18-5 Spartans. Waker Claire out front for Jan. Now to Trevor Diedrichs is checked in. Back to Waker Claire. Diedrichs for 3, left wing, long, no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Spartans. Townsend will check back in for Mickle.
Again, I'd like to see Muscatine try to get something going inside. Do some ball movement, figure out a way.
Orbeck is checked in. He feeds it ahead to Klein. Now they bounce it into Townsend. Pump fake, shot up and in. It's 20-5. PV. Diedrichs drives baseline. Muskies run a PV runs a double. It's slapped out of bounds. Muskie ball. Diekman checks in for Nick Scholes.
Got to try to get maybe a layup in here. It's a higher percentage shot for the Muskies. This is an elephant. You just have to try to eat one bite at a time here.
Miller looking to get it in, throws it up, nobody home, and PV beats him to the ball. Townsend with the hustle play lays it up and in. 22-5. Diekman in the front court for the Muskies. Over to Diedrichs. He swings it to Briggs Miller. Miller drives in, back to Diekman. Josh, step back three, right corner. Good! Josh Diekman for three. Three-pointer sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine. Go see two great commercial loan assistants, Sandy Bean and Julie Brown, First National Bank. There's Dolphin. Now they work it around. Dolphin gets it back out high, splits a double team down the lane. Nice pass inside to Borbeck. Couldn't get the shot off, or he did, and it's out of bounds. Spartan ball.
Good defense by Waker Claire there just to stay straight up.
Dolphin hasn't scored a point, but he's had a huge impact on this game. Just a sophomore.
Especially at the defensive end.
He gets it back. Bounces it into the post for Townsend. Townsend spin move on Diekman, but a good block by Josh. Good defense underneath by Diekman. 22-8, Spartans by 14. Minute 15 to play in the first half. Diedrichs swings it to Claire. Three ball right wing, air ball, no good. Rebound cleared by Dolphin. He crosses over Briggs Miller to the rim. Shot no good. And we have an offensive foul on Ryan Dolphin, his second.
He was a little out of control on that one. Good job from Waker Claire to take that charge, too.
Seth Clausen will check in for Dolphin. Clausen with 3 points on the night off the bench. There's Claire. Over to Diekman. Josh swings it to Noyan. Step back three. Good! Noyan. Another three by First National Bank of Muscatine. Go see Alishner and Sharon Hahn for your real estate lending needs.
That was pretty well contested, too.
There's Klein in the front court. Muskies have bit into the 17-point lead and cut it to 11. There's Townsend on the block. He drives in. Now he swings it cross court. Three out of the corner by Borbeck. No good rebound. Claire, and a foul on Townsend.
It's a good box out from Waker Claire. Drawing the foul there on the leading scorer for the Spartans.
First on Townsend, the sixth on PV. 22 seconds left. Muskies can get the last and get this under 10 if they make a bucket. Be a good way to finish the half.
What's really impressive is as hard as Townsend plays and as aggressive as he is, that's just his first foul.
Briggs Miller in the front court. Bounces it for Claire. PV runs a double, back to Miller. There's a three out of the corner. Diekman long, no good rebound, cleared by Borbeck. He takes a half-court shot at the buzzer, no good. We played a half. It's Pleasant Valley 22 and the Muscatine Muskies 11. We're going to step away for 2 minutes, and Joel and I will be back with a Toyota Muscatine halftime show. You're watching Muskie Boys basketball on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, The Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
We are back at Muscatine High School at the half, sponsored by Toyota of Muscatine, one of our great sponsors on the year. Pleasant Valley jumped out to a 4-zip lead. The Muskies got their one and only lead of the first quarter, 5-4, and PV led after one, 8-5. PV stormed the Muskies, and we've seen that recently here. The second quarter hasn't been kind to the Muskies. PV jumped out. They scored the first 14 points of the second quarter and jumped out to a 17-point lead at 22-5. The Muskies responded with a pair of threes by their leading scorers, Josh Diekman and Noah Yan, and cut it to 22-11, and that's where we stand at the half. Pleasant Valley 22, the Muscatine Muskies 11. PV's led in scoring by their leading scorer on the year, Jacob Townsend. He has 10, and Carter Klein has 5. The Muskies are led by their leading scorer, Noah Yan, with 5, and Josh Diekman and Waker Clare each with a three-pointer and 3. And Joel, kind of what we talked about in the pregame show, this game wasn't going to be a wide-open contest. It's going to be a hard-fought, half-court, grinded-out game, and Pleasant Valley usually gets you to play their style. That's exactly what's happened here, and I can tell you right now, they're thrilled in that locker room with a 22-11 lead because this game is being played completely at their tempo.
Yeah, one of the few teams in the state that is stoked about a 22-point first half. I mean, they really, and it's by design. Their defensive philosophy is to have, 5 6'1" to 6'4" guys on the floor who are athletic and can man up anybody on the floor, and that's what they do. And really, no ball carrier or ball handler for the Muskies has been able to do it with comfort. So it's just pretty remarkable.
Yeah, the students are out here now.
Raising some money for charity. It's a $1 per half-court shot, and I think it's Abby Falk's Senior Survivor. I don't remember exactly which charity was her.
Some of the PV freshman or sophomore players are out here. They're going to take a crack at it too. So the kids having a great time. 22-11 at the half. Pleasant Valley over the Muscatine Muskies. We're going to take 3-minute timeout. We're going to take an extra minute this time, so you can see some of our great sponsors that make these great broadcasts possible. 3-minute timeout. We're at the half, 22-11 Pleasant Valley. You're watching Muscatine Muskie boys basketball on the Toyota Muscatine halftime show on the Muskie Sports Network.
Charles Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Charles Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, Call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, the Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
At Muscatine High School at the half, Pleasant Valley leads the Muskies 22-11. They led 8-5 after one, and 22-11 here at the half. Had a 17-point lead that the Muskies trimmed to 6 in the last minute of the second quarter to keep this relatively close, and then get a couple of baskets early to start the third. And I think that's important, Joel. Muskies get off to a good start in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter, or this is going to be a big hole to dig out of.
Yeah, to cut into that lead was important and huge for them, and see if they can come out and get a defensive stop and score some points. You just can't get discouraged, because that's something that Pleasant Valley can do to you, because they may not score on an offensive possession, but you'll go 3 or 4 possessions without scoring if you're not careful. And it's a test to your positivity and your will a little bit.
I know when the Muskies have had success against Pleasant Valley in the past against this system, basically they just got out and tried to run and beat them down the floor, and they had to change the tempo and get it up tempo, and it was effective. Never forget, probably my funnest moment as broadcaster was when he knocked off undefeated #1 PV a few years ago with the great Will Carius group. Joe Wieskamp's sophomore year.
Oh yeah.
And my son's junior year, and of course Schellebarger and Snyder and Brandon Kovac, that group, seniors, and they knocked them off by 1 in overtime here in one of the best games.
That night?
Joe didn't. Joe went home sick the day before. Didn't start the game, but came in like 2 minutes into it.
And hit a big 3 there in
hit
overtime.
The clinching 3 with about 18 seconds, and the Muskies held on defensively to close it out.
Yeah, I was listening to that game on the radio. And I got in my car and got the kids to bed, and I got in my car and watched the second half of the game live.
Yeah, it was truly a fun night, and really fun. Those were, but like I said,
that's what the Muskies want to try to do tonight, the second half here.
Correct. Push tempo, make them play the way they don't want to play. Not that their kids can't play, they can play that way, but that's not what their coach should do. So, because that night when the Muskies jumped on him, never forget, Will Carey's so good, he shot him back in it. He had like 35. He was such a tremendous player. Jan has it out high, and we're starting half number 2. Briggs Miller right wing. There's Hufford, back to Miller, 3-ball right wing. No good. And it's going to go to PV out of bounds.
Good look, though, for Briggs Miller. Here's the press to try and create a
1,
turnover.
2, 2, 3/4 court pressure. And this is either do or die for the Muskies here, and I like the fact they're changing tempo with a little pressure. Dolphin out high. And now Klein has it. Over to Mickle. Bounces it back to Dolphin. He's guarded by Noyan. Klein drives elbow, 14-footer, floater, no good rebound. Diekman. And here come the Muskies. Jan crosses over Klein. Klein recovers. Now they feed Thomas on the post. Jake backs in on Reagan. Shot on the way. Good, Jake Thomas.
A post move there for Jake.
Townsend swings over to Dolphin. Back over to Townsend. He takes a 3 left wing. Back iron, no good. Rebound. Picked up by Hufford. Braden Hufford. Muskies cut it to 9. Over to Miller. To Diekman in the right corner. Josh goes baseline on Townsend. Cross court now to Thomas. Now backdoor pass to Diekman. Lays it in. And the Muskies have cut it to 7. 22-15.
Nice little pass there from Thomas. Good cut.
Much
Back
more
to the
aggressive
basket.
on the offensive end here, Joel. There's Mickle in the front court. Swings it over to Klein. Muskies run a double at him. Back to Mickle. Now they feed high post for Townsend. Townsend drives in on Jan with a spin. Shot up, no, and a foul. And I believe it's going to go on Diekman.
Yep. Diekman came down with a hand. Mickle got away with the double dribble there. He kind of picked the ball up on his hip. It was right there in front of us.
Second foul on Josh and the first on the Muskies. And the first free throw no good by Townsend. 22-15 PV, 5:54 to play in the third.
This is the right energy that Muscatine's come out with in the second half.
Townsend's second free throw good. And they lead now by 8. Their biggest lead was 17. Jan in the front court. Noah swings over to Miller. Out of bounds. Turnover Muskies.
It's a little short hop. Miller unable to corral it.
Mickle in the front court.
Broke the press there without the ball touching the ground. That was exactly how you draw it up.
There's Klein and a foul on Hufford. That'll be the second on Braden. Second on the Muskies. Peavy's gotten the Muskies in foul trouble in the first half, on their way to getting him there in the second half. Foul trouble, I mean, by getting him in the bonus. Mickle bounces it to Dolphin. To Klein, now back to Mickle. Mickle doesn't really look to shoot. There's a nice crossover by Townsend to the rim. No good. Rebound put back by Reagans, though. It's 25-15.
Thomas tried to take the charge there.
Hufford, 3-ball left wing. Good! Braden Hufford.
Hufford, when he gets it in rhythm, he's a pretty good shooter.
First National Bank three-pointer. Go see Wayne Johansson and Ron Monahan at First National Bank.
Let's see, I can see by Hufford there. Hits a big shot and is able to get back down and be disruptive on the defensive end. Use your offense to be a catalyst for your defense. Get the snowball rolling.
Dolphin out high. Over to Klein. PV by 7. There's a nice backdoor cut. Townsend lays in. Great pass from Mickle. You can tell they've played together. And it's 27-18. Hufford walks it over half court for the Muskies. Over to Jan. Now Diekman on the baseline. Josh goes hard at Townsend. Shot on the way. No. Gets his own rebound. Back up. No. Do it again, Josh. He gets it. And they call a travel on Diekman.
Thomas and Diekman were fighting for the same ball.
Yeah, exactly, and that caused a travel. But didn't convert, but good hustle inside by the Muskie Bigs. There's Mickle. Now they cross half court. Muskies didn't get the trap on him, and now Dolphin has it. 27-18 PV, 4 minutes to play here in the third. Corner for Klein. Now it's Reagan's out high. Loses it, but Dolphin recovers. Back to Klein. He drives in the lane. Now we got a travel on Carter Klein. Turnover PV.
Really good defense there by Waker Clare. Stopping the ball, forcing the travel, getting his arms up.
Hufford over half court for Clare. Now Noah Jan. Jan with 5. There's Josh Diekman. Diekman has 5 also. There's a 3 out of the corner. No good by Hufford. Thomas with great hustle, but he travels. Great hustle by Jake Thomas to save that, but just lost his step there, his pivot foot, and traveled.
Thomas bringing a lot of hustle to the floor right now tonight. He didn't cross the timeline yet.
Townsend to Dolphin. There's a foul on Thomas, and that'll be his first. Third on the Muskies. Reed Ulses checks in for Thomas. There's Townsend. That's a travel.
That's the 4th travel in about the last 2.5 minutes.
Noah Jan brings it over half court. Swings it over for Hufford. Hufford out high for Clare, and we got a foul on Townsend. So he grabbed Diekman, didn't get away with it. Tell you, this is a good officiating crew. I've seen these guys for years.
Yeah, we had him a couple weeks ago too.
There's a feed inside. Hufford tried to get it to Jan, and a foul inside. I believe it's going to go on Noah Jan. That's a second on Noah, the 4th on the Muskies already with 3 minutes to play here in the third.
That's going to be a factor.
There's Dolphin back to Townsend, and PV walks it up. There's Dolphin. Back to Klein. And now Clausen is checked in. Dolphin out high. 2:45 to play in the third. 27-18 Spartans. Dolphin feeds Klein. Shot up and in. Nice cut by Klein, and he was rewarded. 29-18.
It was a really nice pass.
Hufford to Jan. Now to Waker Clare. Clare over to Hufford. Now it's Ulses. Reed drives in the lane, kicks it to Diekman for 3. Left wing air ball, no good. Rebound run down by Clausen, and here come the Spartans. There's a corner pass. There's Klein for 3 out of the corner. Good. And it's 32-18, PV by 14, and we got a timeout, Muscatine. 1:59 to play in the third, 32-18 Spartans. We're stepping away for 30 seconds. You're watching Muskie Boys basketball on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Back at Muscatine High School, Brian Mussel, Joel Crossauer here. The Muskies trailed at the half 22-11, and they had cut this thing down to 7 at one time at 25-18. PV now on a little bit of a run of their own. A 7-0 run. They lead 32-18. They've got it back to 14. Their biggest lead at one point was 22-5 late in the second quarter. So the Muskies got an early run at them, Joel, and now PV making a run back. It's important for the Muskies. A great timeout by Coach Wyndham to stop the bleeding here and get a hoop.
Yeah, that was a nice secondary break that Pleasant Valley ran to get that three-pointer. Kloss went right to his spot, had his feet set, got a great pass.
Diekman on a block, they double him. Ulsis has it, back to Josh at the high post. Now over to Hufford. Hufford drives in the lane. Step back from 5. Good! Braden Hufford with a nice shot off the window.
Nice to see people use the glass.
Hufford with 5. All here in the third. Clausen in the corner, back to Reagans. And now Dolphin, he'll take a 3, top of the key, good. Dolphins' first basket of the night. It's 35-20. Sean Brown set to check into the Muskie lineup. There's Hufford. Over to Clare. Now back to Ulsis. Reed drives into the paint, stolen away by Dolphin. He's got a run out down the floor, lays it up, misses the bunny. But Reagans, boy, I didn't see that type of athleticism with the flush and the follow. That was impressive.
That was a good little putback dunk there.
Dolphin missed the bunny, and Reagans hammered it home, 37-20. Diekman drives in, spin move, nice move by Josh up and in, good move by Diekman.
Reagans got up off the floor. That was a hard catch, too. He had to bring it down and then went back up.
Reagans 6'4", really big hops. Donahue has it. 37-22, PV by 15. 21 seconds to play in the third. Dolphin now, in on Hufford. Corner for Donahue, 3 out of the corner, good. By Jack Donahue. It's 40-22, their biggest lead now of 18. There's Jan. Step back 3 right wing, no good. Rebound by Townsend. 3 at the buzzer, no. We've played 3. It's Pleasant Valley 40 and the Muscatine Muskies 22. We're stepping away for 60. You're watching Muskie Boys basketball on the Muskie Sports Network.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
Back at Muscatine High School, 3 quarters down, 40-22 PV. Brian Musell and Joe Crossauer here bringing you all the action. Stay tuned after the game for the Muscatine Power and Water post-game show where we will name our Guadalajara Offensive Player of the Game, our Chicharos Play of the Game, and our Eastern Iowa Community College Defensive Player of the Game. Some of our great sponsors. There's a nice backdoor play to Townsend, lays it up and in, and a foul on Diekman. And that'll be the 3rd on Josh, the 5th on the Muskies. And Townsend now up to 13, going to the line to convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
He just attacked the rim.
Up to 15. Yes, he did. They've run that 2 or 3 times here in the second half. Free throw on the way, no good. The rebound cleared by Donahue. Now it's Townsend. He gets it on the block, spins in, shot on the way, no good. Tipped up, no good. And the rebound cleared by Waker Clare. Hufford to Clare, now Sean Brown. PV by 20, their biggest lead. 7.5 to play. Diekman on Reagans, and a foul on Reagans. That'll be his 3rd.
Well, nice to see Josh taking it to the rim there. Trying to get all the way into the rim and drew the foul.
Borbeck checks back into the PV lineup. Now we got a foul. This one's going to go on Jack Donahue.
think the equilibrium of the fouls are going to start swinging the other way.
Diekman now hard to the rim, lays it up and in. Good to see that take by Josh. Josh up to 9, leads the Muskies.
I just want to see that more from him. He's a gifted outside shooter, but that's where he can really make hay, I think, is attacking the rim.
Dolphin as PV swings it around the outside. Now Donahue has it. They're trying to run that backdoor cut play again. This time, Clausen stopped his cut, and it's a turnover PV. 42-24, PV by 18, 6:50 to play. Claire, 3 out of the right wing, long, no good, rebound Dolphin. In the front court, over for Borbeck, lays it up and in. 44-24. There's Diekman, over to Brown, and now Hufford. 8-footer by Braden, good. He has 7, and he's made a couple of short jumpers. Good to see him taking to the rim. There's Donahue. Over to Borbeck. Nick Scholl set to check back in. Dolphin has it. He kicks it in the corner. And there's a travel, and that's going to go on Donahue. 6:03 to play. 44-26. PV by 18, and it looks like they're taking their starters out. Townsend's leaving. Donahue's not a starter, but he's out. Clausen's out, so. Number 32 is checked on the game, Joel Lawler. There's Claire. Kicks it to Hufford for 3 out of the corner. Good by Braden Hufford. And he's up to 10 to lead the Muskies. A good game for the Muskie sophomore. 44-29. Another 3 by First National Bank of Muscatine. Go see Steve Ellsworth and Adam Miller. First National Bank of Muscatine. Borbeck has it. Bounces out high for Dolphin. There's a foul on Hufford. Be the 3rd on Braden, 6th on the Muskies. And Noah Jan checks back into the Muskie lineup for Sean Brown.
Hufford just got a little bit too tall on that, and he had to reach to try to recover.
Mickle has it, feeds it in the post for Klein. Klein kicks it over. Now they reverse it, Borbeck to Dolphin. Out of Klein. Borbeck on the block with Trevor Diedrichs is checked in. He backs him down. Kicks it back to Matt Mickle. Almost called him Mike. Klein with an 8-footer. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by Claire, and here come the Muskies.
Sure, you're not the first person to ever do that.
Here's Jan over to Nick Scholes. Scholes picks his dribble up, turnaround shot. On the way, no good rebound. Mickle to Dolphin. Dolphin feeds it in the corner. There's a 3 on the way. Good. Carter Klein knocks down another one, and he's up to 13 on the night.
He's had a big night.
Scholes out high. Jan drives in the lane for Hufford. Hufford loses the ball and throws it away. He's going to go up for the shot. Dolphin really recovered on the shot, and Braden didn't know where to go with it. Turnover Muskies.
Dolphin's so quick on the floor.
Bryce Rubel checks into the game, and Dolphin checks out. He's played a fine floor game. Rubel, just a sophomore, also 5'9". There's the inbounds pass to Mickle. They get it over to number 32, Lawler. Lawler bounces it over for Rubel. Stutter step on Hufford, drives the lane, kicks it over corner. Borbeck for three, long, no good rebound. Mickle, he's in there for the hustle plays, and he gives it to him. Lawler out high. Bounce it over to Klein. Now it's Rubel. He drives baseline, picks it up. Excuse me, that was Lawler throwing it to Rubel, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be PV ball. So Hufford checks out along with Claire and Diedrichs. Muskies still have Diekman and Jan in the court along with Scholes, Brown, and Briggs Miller. Swing it over to Borbeck. Feeds it into Rubel. Shot on Briggs Miller, no, and a foul on Briggs.
You look up and it's like another couple minutes has gone off the clock. I mean, there's just no, the pace is just so much slower.
Free throw by Rubel is good. Dolphin checks back in. And Townsend checks back in. Free throw on the way. Rubel makes a pair. And it's 49-29. PV matches their biggest lead at 20. Diekman travels. Josh is going to pass it. Cutter one away, and he was caught in no man's land.
Those are the sort of turnovers that, Coach Wyndham is. Those are good teachable moments. Those are their hustle plays. You're trying to make something happen.
Rubel in the front court. They feed it inside now for Townsend. In on Diekman. He kicks it back out high. Now Lawler will take a three, top of the key, splash. He hasn't played much, and he just knocks down a three, and it's 52-29. Stay tuned after the game. Muscatine Power and Water post-game show, and Joel Krauser will give you an up-to-date forecast on the winter storm tomorrow.
I'll be about as accurate as somebody who's trained at it.
Jan with a step-back three in the right corner. Good.
Making it rain.
We'll see Brian Musell at First National Bank Muscatine. How's that for self-promotion? 52-32, PV by 20. Clock at 2:15. Rubel swings it to Klein. Klein bounces it in, loses it, but Rubel picks up a three, left wing, no good rebound, tapped. Off of Klein and out of bounds. It's going to be Muskie ball. And now Waker Clare will check in for Nick Scholes. Number 14, Sam Rothbard is checked in the lineup, a 5'9 senior. Placing Carter Klein, who checks out with 13, and a fine floor game by Carter Klein. Now Michael Musel is getting set to check back in. There's Jan looking at another three, turns it on. Sean Brown with a runner on a score. And he's fouled.
That's a good curl cut there from Sean Brown. A good feed from Jan.
Rothbart with a foul, and Sean will go to the line. His first basket of the night. Townsend checks out with 15 to lead PV. 2 minutes even left in this one. Brown's free throw on the way, good. Sean completes a three-point play. 52-35. Muskies in full court pressure here. In the front court, Rothbart. Muskies run a double at him, and we've got a timeout, Pleasant Valley.
It's a good trap there by Briggs and Brown. Sounds like a law firm.
Stay tuned after the game. Like we said, Muscatine Power and Water post-game show. Joel will name his Guadalajara Offensive Player of the Game, Eastern Iowa Community College Defensive Player of the Game, and the Chicharos Play of the Game. Joel, we said in the pregame, first team to 45 going to win this, and we almost had our doubts they'd get to 45 after the first quarter at 8-5, but PV turned on the juice, and they're at 52, so 17-boy lead with $1:46 left.
Yeah, I think that if you were at Riverside and you were handicapping this, you would have set the over-under at about 72.
Yeah.
if you're into that sort of thing.
Rothbart inbounds. Bounces to Dolphin. Muskies run a double at him, and it's stolen away by Waker Clare. Clare down the floor. Puts it on his hip and scores. Waker Clare now with 5, and it's 52-37. There's Rubel into front court. Over for Lawler. Lawler drives into the paint, kicks it over for Musel. Now it's Rubel. Picks his dribble up, back to Dolphin. Dolphin drives into the paint, tries to feed it in for Musel, and it's out of bounds. Turnover Spartans. Braden Seaman checks in now for Noah Yan with 1:09 left. 52-37. 1 minute to play in this one. Seaman with a 3. Long, no good. Rebound, Rubel. Dolphin pushes it up to Lawler. Lawler kicks it in the corner. There's a 3 out of the corner. Good by number 14, Sam Rothbart. 5'9" senior just off the pine drills a 3. There's Brown in the lane. Sean over to Diekman. Josh, 3 out of the left corner. Short, no good rebound, Rothbart. And the Spartans are going to walk it over half court. Rubel has it. Bounces it over. Inside now, Lawler's got it baseline. They kick it back out to Rubel. There's a 3 by Lawler. Blocked partially by Clare. Rebound of Rothbart. Now they have it out high. Rubel has it. Bounce it to Dolphin. And they're going to hold it. And we got a final here for Muscatine. It's Pleasant Valley 55 and the Muscatine Muskies 37. We're stepping away for 2 minutes. We'll be back with the Muscatine Power Hour post-game show. You're watching Muskie Boys Basketball, Muskie Sports Network.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, the Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. Oh, I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
We are back at Muscatine High School, and you're watching the Muscatine Power Water postgame show, and it was Pleasant Valley's night to shine. 1 night early and 1 hour early in this game, and the Muskies had one lead tonight, and it was 5-4. Pleasant Valley closed out the first quarter, leading the Muskies 8-5. They jumped on them really hard in the second quarter, got up to a big lead, a 17-0 run to start it. They led the Muskies 22-5. The Muskies closed the half with back-to-back threes by Diekman and Jan to cut it to 11 at 22-11. Pleasant Valley again went on a couple of runs in the third, got up by 17 and closed out the third quarter, leading the Muskies 40-22, an 18-point lead. In the fourth quarter, they stretched their lead up to 23 at one point. That was their high point at 52-29, and hung on to win this one, going away 55-37 over the Muscatine Muskies. They were led in scoring. Carter Klein was 16. Their fine senior, and Jacob Townsend, their junior leading scorer, had 15 tonight. The Muskies were led in scoring by Braden Hufford, their 6'1 sophomore point guard, and Josh Diekman chipped in 9 for the Muskies. So the Muskies on the season now fall to 1-10 on the season. Pleasant Valley improves to 6-5. And Joel, the tempo was what we thought it would be. We were just hoping the Muskies would get some more offense going tonight, but this game was played at PV's pace, and this was vintage PV basketball. They defeated Muscatine 55-37.
Yeah, Pleasant Valley controlled it from the very beginning. It's the sort of thing where if a bear wants to dance and you choose to dance with it, you're not gonna be the leader. You're not leading in that situation. And unfortunately for the Muskies, they were unable to break Pleasant Valley of their stride, and it's kind of a frustrating thing to watch if you're a Muscatine fan, and only because you just know that style has been that way for as long as Coach Hillman has been there. I mean, it's truly a culture that they have 100% buy-in, and we saw it at the freshman level. We've seen it at the sophomore level. It's probably that way down at the middle school level too. Yep. So you have to be willing to attack it, and you have to honestly shoot your way out of their tempo. And Muscatine just unable to get the shots to fall tonight.
So Muscatine loses a tough one to PV, well-coached and certainly well-disciplined team. Joel, your offensive player of the game, sponsored by Guadalajara.
Braden Hufford's the offensive player of the game. It might have been the season high for him tonight as well.
I believe it was.
It was a really nice outing for the sophomore.
Eastern Iowa Community College defensive player of the game.
Jake Thomas. I thought Jake did a really nice job, especially in the first half, guarding Townsend, limiting him to some points in the fewer points than he's accustomed to in the first half. Also did a really nice job on the defensive rebounding side of the ball. And your Chicharo's play of the game. The Chicharo's play of the game, I'm going to break tendency a little bit here. I'm going to have this go to Pleasant Valley. The put-back dunk by C.J. Reagans was a phenomenally athletic play, and that's just the kind of play you don't see very often at the high school level.
It was impressive. Didn't see that come. Really a great put-back follow by Reagans. So there you have it, folks. Want to thank, as always, our great sponsors for bringing you all this action, Jordan and Alex and all the great guys from Discover Muscatine that work so hard to put this production on every time we're here. We'll be back Tuesday night right here from Muscatine High School. And as always, want to thank my partner Joel Crossour. Stay safe all weekend, guys. I'm Brian Musell signing off from Muscatine High School. The final, Pleasant Valley 55 and the Muscatine Muskies 37. Thank you for watching Muskie Boys Basketball on the Muskie Muskie Sports Network.